Okay, hello. Welcome to your Spiritual Revolution guidance reading for the month of Gemini. So the month of Gemini runs from May 20th until June 20th. And today, Pisces, this reading is for you. Okay, so what is a Spiritual Revolution guidance reading? Well, we are in the middle of a spiritual war, and you may have felt that you are being called to participate in the spiritual revolution. So whether that means as a warrior, as a soldier, as a healer, a guide, or some other type of participant, maybe you felt this your entire life, or maybe this is just something that you're becoming aware of recently. But either way, if this reading has found you, then you are in the right place. So we are going to get messages for you from your guides for this month of Gemini. And in this month of Gemini, we have a full moon in Sagittarius on May 31st, and we have a new moon in Gemini on June 14th. So we'll get some messages from the moon. We'll get a reading about your chakra health, and as well a herbal astrology message for you as well. These are some of my most favorite decks, and I think the messages that are coming through have been very strong. And like I said, we are in the middle of a spiritual war, so let's see what you can expect, what actions you need to take for this month of Gemini. So your overall energy is appreciation. And this is the moon in Leo. So what I'm immediately getting from this, and it gave me a little bit of a chill, is this is your moment to breathe, Pisces. You naturally see the beauty in the world. However, there has been a lot of darkness. There's been a lot of chaos and a lot of fear and struggle in the first part of this year. And what your guides are telling you is to take a moment, take a breath, and really appreciate the beauty, the love, the positive energy that you are surrounded by, because there is so much to be grateful for. And sometimes we tend to forget that, especially in these times of everything is being revealed on the world stage. All the darkness is coming out, and it can be a lot. You're a Pisces. You're naturally super empathetic. So not only are you feeling your own personal emotions and your shadows coming up, but also that of everything that's happening around you, your friends, your family members, but the world in general. And there's a lot of that happening. Okay, so let's get into the details. Let's find out what your messages are. So kind of your background energy is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is all about setting off for an adventure. So you've made a change in your life recently, and this change took you out of your comfort zone. This is something that was completely, I don't want to say completely unexpected, but it felt pretty unexpected. The people around you in your life were like, really, this is what you're going to do? And this could be in terms of your relationship, your career. I get the sense that you moved recently, or you've made some kind of changes. I'm getting travel, like there's movement and travel. So something has happened where either you went on like the soul searching trip, or you have literally moved your home, but something really big has changed in your life, or it feels like you have moved. Like there's something that you needed, like it's an upheaval. That's kind of the sense that I'm getting, but not in a negative way. Like this was a very positive change. This is something that you have been wanting to do for a while, and kind of keeping it safe to your heart. And this is why the people in your life felt like it was unexpected. But it's going to bring you to this new phase of your soul evolution. and things happened pretty quickly. It's like, yes, you were thinking about this for a while, but then once you made that choice, things fell into place, and it was like boom, boom, boom. You were able to make this huge change, and I am super excited for you. So where does that bring you right now? So your current energy and the actions that you need to take are the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is really about mastering your craft. So you're on this new adventure. You've made this huge change in your life, but you have a lot of experience and you have gone through struggles and challenges. And now you feel like you're in this place where anything that's being thrown at you, you can handle. What I'm really getting is that this change that you made has allowed you to open up and use your gifts more fully. So if you moved, it's like, okay, now you're in a space where you have room. You have, like you have a space where you're, oh, this is giving me a major chill. So you have a space where you're able to really hone your gifts, hone your craft, and produce what you've been wanting to produce, whether this is an office or an art space, or I don't know why a library just popped into my head, but there is like a little sanctuary where you're able to do your best work, something that you haven't had for a really long time. And that's what kind of spurred this change for you. And if this isn't related to a move, because I'm getting a couple different energies, because this is a general reading. This is not a personal one-to-one reading. So there are a few similar energies that are coming up. And if this was about your career, it's also very similar. You made this change in your career so that you can use your real soul gifts and step more into this role of what you're supposed to be doing for the collective, for humanity. And if this is about a relationship, in general, what you have done is you have made space in your life for the good, for the positive, for the new, for the things that you're here to accomplish and you're here to achieve. And this relationship, this space, this career could have been holding you back, but now you're in a place where you can like fully unfurl your wings. This is what I'm seeing, like kind of like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, and your wings can be spread and you can fly and do all of the amazing things that you're here to do because you have been working so hard. But now it's like, okay, you are confident, you are comfortable in your purpose, and you are able to really share that with the world. Like, amazing. Okay. Oh, even more amazing. So your result, your outcome energy right now is the sun. So this is like such a beautiful reading. The sun is it's, like the giver of life. The sun is warmth. It is abundance. It is magic and harmony, and just this sense of everything you do feels right in this moment. And so I just want this to be like a major confirmation for you, Pisces, that these changes that you have made, because no change is super easy. Moving, career changes, relationship changes, it's all hard and it takes a lot of effort. A lot of emotional upheaval comes with that as well. But this change that you made is in your highest good. And if you have naysayers that are judging you, or like telling you, well, was that the best idea? That says more about them than it does about you. Okay, that's something that they're using you as a mirror, and it makes them uncomfortable. What you need to know right now is that you are following your path, and the changes that you have made are correct. And that is super exciting. So congratulations. That's all I have to say. And okay, let's get a message from the moon for you. So what does the moon have to say for Pisces? Oh my gosh. Okay, you got 2 messages here and they went flying. So that's exciting. So new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. So luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is fiery. Sagittarius is like the archer. So it's like you had your sights set on a target and you have shot your arrow and it has hit dead in the bullseye. And luck is on your side. You have the power of Jupiter, which is coincidentally one of your ruling planets, with you right now and helping you with whatever you're setting out to achieve. And the new moon is the start of a cycle. So, like I said, there was a major change here. And now you are in the start of a new cycle that is only going to bring you benefit. And okay, so you have a full moon eclipse here also. Conclusions are within reach. So when we wrap up when we start a new cycle, we have to wrap up the old one. So if you moved, if you changed careers, if you made changes in your relationship, whatever the case is, there's still some loose ends that need to be tied up, whether that is financial, legal, emotional, and any of these kinds of things. And maybe the end of a contract or a lease, or, you're waiting for a deposit to come back. There's a number of things that this can talk about. And because there are things that need to be wrapped up in this last phase of your life as you're moving into this new phase. Like, it doesn't have to be a hard line saying, okay, well, this is the end and this is the beginning. There's some overlap that's happening, but the conclusions are within reach. And yeah, overlap, that's such a good, I think, imagery for that, because the eclipse is these 2 celestial bodies, aligning, moving into one line and overlapping, right? So if you've been stressing out about what needs to be completed, know that it is going to happen soon. You're not going to have to wait too much longer. And I don't feel there's going to be too much effort on your part to make this, to wrap it up with a nice bow. It's going to happen. Yeah, and it's going to happen fairly quickly from what I can see and from what I feel. And okay, so let's get a message for your chakras. Let's see what we've got here. Crown. I love this for you, Pisces. So crown chakra in general. What this tells me is that there is an opportunity for you to reconnect with your higher self, to reconnect with your spirit guides, with your higher power, whatever that may look like, and to do so through meditation, through visualization. Like, what I really want you to do, and this is your mission should you choose to accept it. If you don't, that's fine. But what I think is really going to help you, Pisces, is to do a meditation where you are focusing on your crown and allowing it to unfold and open up so that the messages of the universe can come through to you. As a Pisces, you are naturally psychic. And how much have you been tapping into your intuition lately? How much have you been listening to your guides or really connecting with your higher self? I'm going to challenge you to consider that and to take a moment to reconnect there, and or if you've never done that before, then to start a relationship with your higher self, with your guides, because they want to connect with you. When I see the crown chakra come up, this is absolutely a reminder that yes, we are living in a physical realm, but we are spiritual beings, and we have this connection to the universe, to all beings, to the collective consciousness, and you're being asked to open up to that and to really feel what the energy that is coming towards you is. And I'm going to caution that with, because you are a Pisces and you're naturally very empathetic and you have this ability to take on other people's emotions and feelings. whether you want to or not, is when you do this meditation or when you do this visualization, whenever you decide to connect with your crown chakra or to open that up, is to set some spiritual protections first, to do some boundary setting with the spirit realm so that only what is in your highest good comes through. And that's my suggestion. That's my recommendation. But your body, your choice. You have ultimate control and authority over that. So do what feels good. And finally, whoops, I'm going to get a message here from the Herbal Astrology. Okay, that was pretty clear. Mugwort. So we are doubling down here on your crown chakra. So mugwort, as it says, is about psychic healing. This is the moon and Neptune. Neptune is your other ruling planet alongside with Jupiter. As you can see, we have grandmother mugwort there. This is really calling you to connect with your spirit guides in your dreams, perhaps. So when you do this meditation, perhaps before bed is a great time to do it, to open you up within the astral realm. If you are a lucid dreamer or you're an astral traveler, then mugwort will help you with that practice and to help you open your third eye as well and to receive these messages and really to help process and understand what these messages are as they come through to you. Mugwort is one of my most favorite herbs. If you are going to use it, I caution if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or trying to get pregnant, not to use mugwort internally. If you want to journey with mugwort or use it as part of your practice, then maybe you can take some and put it under your pillow or have it beside your bed or keep it in a satchel, medicine bag, something like that. But I caution, do not ingest it if that is you. And always, if you're on any medications or things like that, this is not medical advice. Talk to your doctor if this is something that you want to connect with, or if you're familiar with mugwort and you've used it before and you're comfortable, maybe you have a herbalist in your life, then feel free. It's up to you. But you can connect with plants just by visualizing them, sitting with them, like I said, putting them under your pillow, that kind of thing, and without having to necessarily ingest them if that makes you uncomfortable. But regardless, as you invoke this spirit, because I believe that all plants have spirits, you will be connecting to the essence. And really, it's about the message here. And the message is to connect to your psychic gifts and to connect to your psychic healing. I think that the crown chakra is also a two-way street. As you receive messages, you can also send them out. So if there is something, Pisces, that you want to share with the collective, with humanity, while we're in this spiritual war, then that is a way through your meditations as you open up your crown to send messages out. So I think that that's really what this is calling you to do, is to establish that two-way connection with your higher self and with the collective consciousness. And okay, so you've gone through some big changes, but you are master in your field and you are on your path, and continue marching in that direction because you've got this. But don't forget to appreciate what's around you, the sights and the smells, and to really connect with the world and the creatures and your pets and your family and the beauty that exists, because there is so much beauty even in these dark times. So I hope this message resonated with you. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down in the comments below. If you want to go deeper, because this was a general reading, I do personal readings as well. So feel free to reach out for me for that. And yeah, if there's any questions or you want to go deeper, let me know. And thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you next month.